Welcome to the second presentation of today, which is something about turtles. I will not tell you more, but I find it very interesting. Stage is yours.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here. Today, we would like to tell you a sad story about sea turtle extinction because of human. Thankfully, we can talk about this problem with a person who has been to Indonesia and was saving turtles there. Please welcome Lucas.
Thank you, Philip.
So, Lucas, what can you tell us about the problem I have mentioned?
Let me please start with a fun fact. If you managed to get a time machine and traveled 120 million years back, you would be able to take a picture like this. Why? Because sea turtles are one of few ancient species left on planet. Their unique adaptation have allowed them to survive and thrive since the dinosaur era until now. But unfortunately, according to IUCN Red List, all 7 species of sea turtles are threatened with extinction. For example, can you guess the population decline of leatherback turtle in Eastern Pacific over the last 30 years? Anybody from the audience? It is 90% decline over the last 30 years. What are the reasons for that? One of the reasons is inappropriate fishing techniques where lots of sea turtles are caught as bycatch. And mainly, the fact that sea turtles' eggs are being poached and sold on black market in Southeast Asia. Because of that, it is possible that some of these species will extinct during our lifetime or during the lifetime of our children. But sea turtles still have a chance. There is several non-profitable organizations, and one of them is our partners, Listerine. They are trying to help sea turtles, and we decided to help them raise more money for the conservational efforts, which consist from establishing newly protected nesting sites where sea turtles can lay the eggs safely and being protected before poachers. Listerine is thus helping to ensure species' natural reproduction. What is our role in this project? We've been asked to create a data-oriented fundraising tool, and which is using the photo recognition algorithm. Sea turtles can be recognized uniquely just from the picture. How is that possible? Because the unique facial scale pattern on their heads. These individuals are then stored in the database, and in the next step are paired with the metadata of unique NFT. Monetary gains from the NFT sale belongs to the Listerine Foundation and is used to support sea turtles and establish new protection sites. Why did we choose the fundraising by NFTs? Because we want to use the strong hype and the momentum of the market. And as you can see on this chart, the NFT market capitalization raised from 0.7 up to almost $37 billion in just 1 year. We want to use part of this money for conservational efforts. You may be now asking, what is unique about this project? What makes us different from the majority of NFT projects where there is no deeper fundament behind it? In our case, we connect the virtual world of NFTs and blockchain with real-world sea turtles. This is the beauty of the project. It is all possible because of the database, and we can say that we achieved to create a data-oriented fundraising tool for helping sea turtles.
Wow, the numbers are quite frightening. 90% in 30 years. Sea turtles are indeed endangered, but thank you, Lucas, for clarifying the problem. Now, I would like to ask Jakub, who worked on a technical solution, how exactly does it work?
Thank you, Philip. Hello, everyone. As you can see on the slide behind me, this is the architecture that Lucas talked about. But this is not only the architecture, it is also the data flow that starts with the contributor. This person with a turtle photo will submit this photo with some additional information to our form at our website. From this form, this information and the photo goes to our database that serves as a data source for our facial recognition algorithm. This algorithm evaluates the photo and decides whether it is an already existent record in our database or whether it is a new unique turtle. In the latter case, it will link the photo with a new NFT, and an email is sent to the contributor with a thank you note and offer to buy this new NFT. Simultaneously, this NFT is uploaded to NFT Market. And by the way, I have to mention that this whole process is automated and runs on cloud. And now we'll have a look at each individual component closely. This is our website, more specifically our front page. There you can find a menu that will navigate you to our form. And this is the form. Here you can see that you can upload the photo, you can fill some additional information, and what's interesting is that there is an option to say whether you are a researcher or whether you are a civil scientist. Now, let me ask you a question. Do you like sunny beaches or diving in the seas? Please, if yes, raise your hands. Okay, thank you. So that means that any one of you can become a civil scientist and contribute. Here is the email that we send as a response to every contributor that uploads his photo or their photo. And this is the NFT market. Here you can make your purchase. And by now you are probably wondering, can I buy my own NFT even though I haven't contributed? And the answer is quite simple. It is yes. This edition of NFTs is meant to be purchased by everyone. And the last thing I want to talk to you about is the timeline of our project. Aside from the information I and Lucas told you, you can see that we've been to Hackathon Eve Prague 2022, where we've participated and we've reached a higher position and gained some pretty decent answers from the people there. We have also sold our first NFT, and right now we are here at Data Project. And what awaits us in the future? We'll still need to work at the improvement of our facial recognition algorithm. And the main reason and the thing why we are doing this, we need to help Listerine raise money to set up their first protection site, which will be based in Bengaluru.
Thank you, Jakub. Now comes up a huge question. Why should anyone buy our NFT? And the answer is so simple. The difference between Digiturtle project and all other projects of similar scope is that you are not only donating, but you're more like adopting your own turtle. As that's the only one user story. Digiturtle project will serve as a data source for scientists doing their research and civil scientists who want to contribute to protection of sea turtles. Now, if you are interested in more info, you should scan QR code on the left side. Or if you want to go directly to NFT Market and buy your first NFT, you should scan the right one. And you will help saving one of the oldest animal species on our planet.
Thank you very much. That was very interesting. Any questions? Do you have any questions? Okay.
Actually, no, I can speak loud.
It's okay.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Guys, thank you very much for this. I appreciate it. But I've got a simple question. I don't know anything about NFTs and so on. But in my mind, if I sell the NFT, so the turtle I want to support, doesn't it mean that someone overbuy my position for helping and buy my turtle? Otherwise, I'm no longer in supporting the turtles. Is it true, or please think?
Yeah, there is one part, and that's one functionality of NFTs. And we can set up a percentage from the additional sold of the NFTs. We set it up for 10%. So if you sell the NFT with some profit, maybe not, 10% of the price will go to our wallet. So you still, each cell is supporting sea turtles.
Okay, so I have a question. How researchers use your database and how do they work with it?
For example, on some beaches, researchers collect data from sea turtles and use and take genetic samples, and they need some tool to know which turtle already from which turtle already took the sample and from which not. And now they are using metal plate tagging, which means they place metal tag to their fin. And this can be replaced by the photo recognition system. And also it can be, the good part is it can be used by anybody. And for the metal tagging, you need some license.
Okay, thank you very much. Any more question? No, so thank you. It was really, really interesting and I wish you good luck.
Thank you.